matinee baseball from MLB Network. We're live at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The stats for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2019 New York Yankees.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Shohei Ohtani gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, everyone knows he's one of the game's elite pitchers, so if you like good pitching, you're in for a real treat. Not many other guys compare, and the thing I enjoy the most about him is the confidence that he exudes when he's out there. Trust me, he doesn't lack it, and the opposing hitters, they feel it when they're standing in the box against him.
Digging in now, Brooks Robinson. He will lead this one off today.
For Baltimore, third baseman, number 5, Brooks Robinson.
Go, shut him down.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the new season is finally upon us as the first pitch of the new year is taken here for ball one. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now. The 3-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Strike this guy out.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Once again, a 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitcher throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Now at the plate, Cal Ripken. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set and the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Robinson on at first, nobody out. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Let's go, guys.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 1-2. Popped up. LeMahieu is under it, no problem, 1 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 33, Eddie Murray.
In now for the O's, Eddie Murray. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone.
Wait.
First delivery to him on the way. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
The count now at 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Harper is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Justin Bour.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Justin Bour. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Oh and 1, here it comes. Down and away, ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Two balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Ball and a strike. Scope, who's nicknamed Mamba. He's in his first season of a new 6-year deal, so I'm sure he feels good about that.
And I can't tell you what that means for a ball player. To be able to know you're going to make your home for many years to come in one community. You can invest in a team, invest in the community, and really, really plant down roots. This is an unbelievable opportunity.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Sanchez gathers, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Jim Palmer is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, I'll tell you, as starting pitchers go, he's one of the best around. He's really found what works for him, and he's had a lot of success because of it. I think he expects to go out there and dominate every game he starts, and he usually does. No one should be surprised if he turns in a really solid start here.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the dish, Matt Wieters. Not easy to do his job at get out of that crouch at 6'4", 6'5", and throw an absolute rocket down to second base. And oh, by the way, hit from both sides of the plate. Look for him to have a big day today.
Now the pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Come on, Yankees, let's go.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. There's a hit, the first of the new campaign for the Yankees.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball one.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Turned on down the line, and that's through for a hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Boy, you can't go from first to third much faster than that, and Showtrack is demonstrating just how elite his speed is. There are only a small handful of guys that can get their top speed up into that territory.
Here's Bryce Harper now, and they're runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Ready on 0-2. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Now the payoff pitch home, and it's fouled away. Another full count offering on its way. Ground ball left side. The second for one, back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Mike Trout. First offering on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's inside. 2-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
The 3-1 pitch. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Full count. Here it comes. Fouled away. A payoff pitch one more time. Takes this the other way to right. Ozuna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Second inning upcoming here in the Bronx. It's the Yankees 1 and the Orioles nothing. Ready now for Baltimore, Marcell Ozuna.
For the Orioles, right fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Go, Bombers!
3-0 now. Three and 0 pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
At the plate, Trey Mancini, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Here it comes on 1-1. High and deep to center field. Trout looks up. And that one is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Orioles have come back to tie our score at 1.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Batting 8, center fielder number 10.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed by Jones as he's down on strikes for the second out.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Stepping into the box, Matt Wieters. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. LeMahieu is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Orioles able to square things up on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2, all even at 1 apiece. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Here's big Aaron Judge. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a breaking ball. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
2-2.
And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Come on, Yankees!
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit in the air out to right. On the move is Ozuna. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Right fielder number 34, Bryce Harper.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryce Harper. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
The 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Hard liner to center field. Catch by Jones. Here comes the runner for the plate. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Next pitch, chop foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Tap down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Scope. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 3 innings complete. It's the Yankees 2 and the Orioles 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Matt Wieters.
First pitch on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Come on, New York.
And the changeup is way low that time. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Lifted the other way to left center. Kiermaier arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Number 5, Brooks Robinson.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Brooks Robinson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball at 1-0. Now the 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
Stepping in, Cal Ripken. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1 home. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
The 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3. Now the payoff pitch home. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Digging in and looking for more, Eddie Murray. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Ripken leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And this one is gone, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Orioles move in front here 3-2.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Up next for the Orioles, designated hitter.
In now, Justin Bour. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a walk in his last trip. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And a fastball just a bit up.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Count even at 2-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here in the Bronx, and Baltimore has taken a 3-2 lead. Striding in once again, Bryce Harper, set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th.
Bryce Harper.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Squared that one up just a little late. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. It's 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here now the 2-2. Catches the corner, got him looking.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
So one gone in the inning, and here's the always dangerous center fielder, Mike Trout. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch coming, here it is. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Pitch number 100 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Goldschmidt with a swing and a ball sent out to deep left. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Digging in to try it again, Jake Lamb. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-1 on its way. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
I like the decision to steal right there, and it worked out. With 2 outs, there's not a lot to lose if you get caught, but if you get there successfully, all of a sudden you're just a single to the outfield from pushing a run across.
Lamb swings, and it's hit very well out to right. Into the second deck and gone. Jake Lamb connects for a 2-run home run. First home run of the campaign for him as they take the lead 4-3.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Here it comes on 1-1. Missed with a slider.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ozuna giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Now the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. LeMahieu is off of first with 2 away. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
The 3-1. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Richard Blyer is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Kevin Kiermaier will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Blyer playing here in his age 31 season. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal.
Hey, he certainly earned this long-term deal. But you have to assume that the last couple years on this thing.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's now 4-3 Bombers. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. That's out to the gap in right center. It's down for at least a base hit. With his speed, perhaps more. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead to give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Here's another 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Misses off the plate.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another full count pitch home. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. Turner leads off second with nobody out. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The next 3-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And a very important insurance run comes across to score from second. Now a 5-3 game.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
And now Bryce Harper. And Judge is off and running. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout, but no one's going to get it as it's into the camera well area. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll dive back in safely.
That's right. What you did.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. Starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Sent on the ground out to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
All right, Mike, let's go, Mike.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. First and second here with nobody out. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. The 1-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Jones is right there, one down.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Ready for another shot now, Paul Goldschmidt. No hits to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a strike. Runners are at first and second with one away. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ripped down the first base line. And the Bombers have it going here as this is also good for extra bases.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Ready to take his hacks again, Jake Lamb, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, a hit in 2 tries so far. He's set. Here it comes. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Robinson is there. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 30, David Robertson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cal Ripken. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive, base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Digging in once again, Eddie Murray. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
From the stretch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Come on, that's the strike.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
The 1-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Justin Bour. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Ripken stands at first with 1 out. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. The 2-1 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
The 3-2 pitch. Liner toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Now the 2-0 home. Too high. And it's 3-0. Marcell Ozuna, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Here it is, the 3-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Here's the 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Chad Green was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Marcell Ozuna will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-0 home. His fastball taken high for a ball.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. Ozuna swings and it's hit well to left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, and it's now a one-run ball game. I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on ShowTrack, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Four runs here in this half inning. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting center fielder Adam Jones.
Now in the box, Adam Jones. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Now batting, catcher Matt Wieters.
Into the box now, Matt Wieters, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Hit hard to the right side. And Wieters has himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Third baseman, number 5.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
In now, Brooks Robinson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. Jones on second. Wieters at first. 2 out in the inning. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first ends the inning. But the damage certainly done as the Orioles played 4 on the grand slam. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Orioles 7 and the Yankees 6.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 60, Michael Gibbons.
Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. It was a walk in his last trip.
Gary Sanchez.
He's set and the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here's the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Let's go, Yankees.
The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 2-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scope charging in on it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Getting late in the day here, and as this has been a long one, we check out our line score to this point. The scoreboard operator's going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Jones going back. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The relay throw, and he'll make it to third safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with only 1 gone.
And after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. One out and a runner on third. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Here now the 2-2. Hit to short. Ripken has it. Pro gets him for the second out, but meanwhile the tying run is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge singled homer run in his last time up. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. Wieters is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. We've played 8 full, and we are tied 7-7. Settling in now, Cal Ripken. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, first baseman, Eddie Murray.
Ready now for Baltimore, Eddie Murray. He went deep back in the 5th. And the pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Line towards center field. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Stepping in now, Justin Bohr. They still get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first. 1 away. Popped high in the air. Turner has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. In now for the O's, Jonathan Schoop. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Now the 2-0. And that one right down Main Street. Now the 2-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Trout looks up. Gone! And with 2 out in the 9th, they have taken the lead. 2-run shot to straightaway center as they've taken a 2-run lead. Takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
68, Kellen Betances.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in again, and he had what has to be considered the big blow of the game so far. This was it. The grand slam back in inning number 8.
New York.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball's in for a strike.
0-1.
And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And here's one that misses, so it's 2-1 now to the Oriole left fielder. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, left fielder.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Here comes the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Ozuna, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Come on, Yankees.
Fouled off. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. The 1-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now a swing and a fly ball. Harper is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's the Orioles 9 and the Yankees 7. Zach Britton takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Next for New York, Bryce Harper. He singled his last time out.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Britton playing here in his age 31 season. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And this is fouled at the plate.
Let's go, Yankees.
The 1-2 pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Played on the backhand. And there's one gone to start the bottom of the ninth.
A center fielder, number 27, Trout.
Ready for another chance? Mike Trout struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. One out, nobody on. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Now the 2-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Bullet back up the middle. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
That one had extra bases written all over it. Great sliding catch, and he also kept the runners right where they were at.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Two-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
A 3-1 pitch. And this one misses inside. A ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Jake Lamb, man at first after the 2-out walk. First offering on its way. Low for ball 1. Two out with the man at first. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Jones going back. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! Two-run shot to straightaway center. And just like that, this ball game is all tied. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short course in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of it just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
Ripken over to his left. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. But disaster has already struck here in the bottom of inning number 9 as 2 runs come across, and they'll have to work a little longer to try and pull this one out on the road. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 9-9. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. First pitch of the at-bat. And a bouncing ball, foul. And Jones fails to come up with that one as he falls behind here, 0-2 now. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Dribbled up the line. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher, Matt Wieters.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. First pitch on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Pause and the 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Yankees.
And look out as this runs up and spins him out of the way.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
The 2-2 pitch. Popped him up. Sanchez moving to his left. 2 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Brooks Robinson, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Now the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a curveball that gets him out in front for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Into the box now, Cal Ripken, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 33, Eddie Murray.
So coming to the plate, Eddie Murray. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
Come on, Yankees, let's go.
Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here, goes to third with it, and he nails him at third. Great throw. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10, and we are tied 9-9. Darren O'Day comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Darren O'Day.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
He's set. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones on the move. And a diving effort in center, but he can't get a glove on it. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here, this is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. Try something like Gaffer over.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Now a bunt attempt here. Robinson comes up with it. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Trey Turner.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
The 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Designated hitter, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
The 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Trout. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. His head-to-head with Darren O'Day. He's been good. 6 for 9. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Now a line drive into right field. It's a base hit. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Well, everyone wants to get their season off on the right foot and feel like all the hard work during the offseason and spring training has paid off. He came out here excited to play a real game again, and he really had a great game.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. So the Bronx Bombers put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Dylan Betances claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.